camera. Can't believe it's this sunny today. Now there's two people. Sure is a beautiful day down here in Florida. I hope everybody that's in here is doing good. I'm not seeing the chats. I don't know. I can't see everybody's chat. I don't know what's going on. How's everybody doing? I'm trying to figure out. Well, there it is. I try to send it up north, but it don't seem to like staying up there for some reason. Happy Sunday, Laura. Hey, Jen. How are you? Sandra. I'm doing good. It's nice and sunny. I think it's like maybe 72. We had a cold front come through. Hey, Britta. So it's a beautiful day. Here, I'll let you see. I'll let everybody see again. Man, this camera is so... It's pretty today. Sun shining. I'm doing good, Jen. Staying out of trouble. I think my oldest daughter is going to stop through this evening and say, hey, on her way back to Houston and all that jazz. So it's a good day. It's been a slow week. I'm not sure what's going on with what up there at the shop. It's 1 minute it's busy and the next minute it's slow for the next 2-3 months. And it's been slow for about a month. But everything's okay. It's just slow. And we're coming into spring down here pretty good. There was a few days, I know in the middle of the week it was like I think the highest I seen on the temperature thing on the car was like 86 degrees. And hey Joyce, hope you're doing good. Joyce is saying hey to everybody. Has everybody been having a good weekend? All I've been doing is cleaning, and we got Lily's room finally moved. Good Lord, Jen, it's tomorrow. It's Monday already in Australia. Ain't that some shit right there? That always amazes me. Always amazes me. It really does. Man, it's a really nice day. I would probably taken Penny to the river or something today, but I don't really like dealing with a bunch of people, and I don't really like dealing with a bunch of drunk people. And if I had that idea today, then about 2,500 drunk rednecks had the same idea. Yeah, we got it all done, Matt. She she's got most of her stuff in there, and she didn't want to. She wants to. I guess she's really into Hello Kitty and the Japanese stuff because she don't want a bed. She just wants to sleep on her mattress on the floor. She don't want to. I don't know. Hey, Catfish. Hey, Teresa. How are you? But yeah, she's got a bigger room, and I tried to get the newest cat. I've been trying to get the newest cat to get along with the other two cats, and we got them all in one room. But the newer cat's still in the cage because she keeps hissing and just being a, I don't know. I know the word I'm wanting to say, but it's just not wanting to come out of my mouth. I Sugar Ray Leonard. She's very bipolar. She went absolutely crazy earlier this morning when I tried to pet her, and I was like, "Nope, never mind. You can keep to yourself." But we got her moved in there, but the room the cats are in, she's done put a squirt bottle in the window. Is fixing to get redone now, so that's the next. Hey, Laura. There's two Lauras in here. Hey, Yvonne. She finally made it. How's it doing over there in Ireland? You holding it down? I give up on holding it down here with three women in the house. It don't really matter what I say. It's not going to be right. So they say and I just do. That's about how it's been working the past few weeks. And when they're all in the house, I try to stay out of the house. But everything else has been pretty good. Even though I'm not getting to go out of town this year, it's all pretty good. Oh crap, it's sunny today in Ireland. Is it already morning there now too, Yvonne? Or is it late? What time is it here? It's like Sugar Ray. I don't even know because. Huh. Excuse me for a minute. I gotta check that. It's 3:15, so it's probably dark there, is what I'm thinking. But yeah, I'm not gonna promise y'all when another video is gonna come out, but I gotta go scout a couple of spots, and I'll probably try to record that when I do that. But I want to go camping because I do need a break from work. And Miranda, when I told her I needed a break and I wanted to go camping, and she's like, "You just had like 3 weeks off at the first of the year." And I'm like, "You're kidding me, right?" And she was like, "No, that was time off." I'm like, "No, that I was sick." I'm like, "That ain't no sort of relaxation or anything." I'm like, I was like, "There's no relaxation in what happened in them 3 weeks." I'm like, "I need a break, and I'm ready for a break." Yeah, it's a good Sunday, Laura. It's a good Sunday. That's right, Laura. Laura Harding. It was sick time. That's what I told her. I was like, that was sick time. That wasn't my relaxation time. That time, and when I'm in the woods, it is kind of healing. You know what I mean? But at the same time, it's a lot of healing and recentering. Recentering your spirit, your soul, whatever you might want to call it. That's what that is to me. It's bringing everything back into line, and I desperately need that because Matt R34 said this the other day. He asked me. He says, "Is the wild calling you badly?" And I'm like, "It's calling me real bad." And I don't really know how to explain that to people that like the city. I don't know how to explain that. It's a feeling of it's kind of like your soul being pulled in a direction that you're willing to go in, and your body, and your physical self just can't go at the moment because of your physical responsibilities and all that jazz. But camping and being out there in nature is that's a that's a healing time. And if anybody's got that urge and that calling just to go to the woods or to the mountains, so wherever it may be, mine's always the calling to the mountains, but I have to make do with what I got here at the moment. You know what I mean? And but it's the mountains, and when you're out there and you're living kind of like you're supposed to be living, it's like Matt says, it's a freedom. It's the most freedom you'll ever have in your entire life. And if it wasn't for my kids and my mother, because Miranda, she's good with it, I think, to a point, but I'm not really sure, how, how far she's really, really willing to go. You know what I mean? And it's it can be hard on some people, and I'm not sure. I'm not sure. And it's just a very freeing and peaceful, and I don't know, recentering experience you could ever have, especially if you're seeing wildlife at the same time without killing it, just enjoying it. You have plenty of time to to eat it, I guess, and enjoy the other side of the wildlife. But heck, man, I wish it would be kind of cool if everybody could get together and we could just have one big giant camp out. I think that would be the coolest thing ever. Yeah, wild and free. Fact, it's a world where freedom is actually free. It is. You know, it's I don't know if it happens to some of you guys, but I like when I go into town, I can feel everybody's bad juju and I can feel their negative vibes and all that. And if I'm in it too long, I'll start acting the same way, and I don't And I don't really care to act that way. And that's why I like being in the woods, because there's no bad juju to rub off on me. And and here in certain places, you just can't go out there and camp, because for one, you're either going to run up on a meth lab, you're going to run up on a moonshine still, or you're just going to come across some crazy, stupid shit. It just doesn't make it worth it. And I go out to camp to try to relax. I don't want to be on guard and on defense. I just want to go camp. But the people's vibe in town, even out here in Cantonment now, which is used to be country, and it ain't so much country no more, because everybody from up north and out west is coming here and congregating and just overcrowding this place. And you can't, no matter where you go, you're bumping into people. And it's best way to explain it's like trying to go camp in Colorado. Sometimes you just can't seem to get far enough out into the back country without bumping into somebody, or you know I don't know, or coming up on a development or a subdivision in the middle of nowhere. It's like, wow, we were on a trail, but now we're in the middle of a subdivision. But I'm just not the older I get, the more of a people person and like a real big crowd person. I am not. I don't I don't like it. And like most of the time when we go into town for a ride, all we're really doing is riding around town. Most of the times I won't get out because I just don't want to mingle with the people. It's not that I'm not interested in some of their stories, which I'm almost positive a lot of them's got some good stories, but it's the craziness you got to deal with or work through to get to that one story. Flies are back. Springtime. It's like I went and seen my dad in Bluntstown, where my grandma used to, well, she lives, but she's not living. But that's where I spent a lot of my childhood. And it's when that hurricane went through there, my God, it just don't look the same. And that don't even feel homey to me anymore. It's true, wild and free. I started in the city, and then the older I got, the further out into the country my mom moved when I was young. And I never really, I don't know what Matt means. But yeah, wild and free. You're right about that. I appreciate the small things a lot more than I used to. And I guess that's part of getting older. And I don't know. I know one thing, I had an idea about possibly renting out. Someone's pulling up. Mom's back. But like, there's probably room enough for 4 RVs, maybe 5 RVs out in the field. And I thought about possibly doing what Laney told me about, and figuring out how to possibly rent those out to people for side money. It'd be a good way to make my traveling money. That would be kind of a good idea. That maybe I could retire and then have some sort of income and then can do my YouTube stuff more and have money coming in at the same time and then be able to travel and make videos. Because I know y'all get tired of this face to face. Hi Jay-Z, welcome to the group. Welcome to my place. Yeah, I try to keep spreading it, you know. But me and Matt, we're it's almost like we're in the same, kind of lull at the moment. He's going through whatever, he's going through with them guys, a situation up there, and then I got stuff that I'm having to deal with here, and sometimes life just kicks you in the teeth, and we have to re-center ourselves before we can keep spreading our peace and positivity, because I don't only thing that really matters to me is, out of the 15 people in here, is that I've inspired maybe, I hope, at least 2 people to do good and to push through things and to not always, what the hell, dwell on the negative side of things. Because I preach this to you guys a lot. And, I think, and that's what helps me, is for me to keep thinking I know I've helped at least one of you guys. And that makes me to try to improve myself as a better man and how I see things, so I can better communicate with people, and not only people, but most importantly, my wife and my daughter and my son when he comes home, and things are hard to do, but I came from a bad place, and I'm a good person, and I don't like that world. I'd rather be in a positive world than a negative, dark place. Because look, with gray and white hair comes wisdom, right? Right on. I don't know. There's a couple of people that just came to my mind. I haven't seen them on in a while. Oh my God, what's the kid's name? It'll come to me later. I'm sorry. I need to look at your comments because I started talking and oh, there it is. Y'all didn't go far. But we try to spread the peace. We just sometimes have to you know, recenter ourselves. And sometimes some of us are going through things, that, like for me, for instance, there was a period, yeah, and that's another story that I got guilty conscience about too, because I've slipped for like 3 weeks on smoking because of stress. But what's weird is while I was smoking, I realized, and I realized this beforehand, but there was points where I was really snappy and overthought and whatever else you know and caught attitudes with people, and I regret that, and I'm truly sorry about that. But see, that's why I say sometimes we need time to ourselves to recenter ourselves, and this is leading all back to the woods and the mountains, to where in my mind I really didn't have no business talking to nobody at that point in time because I was real snappy and really on edge about everything. And I didn't like it. And it kept going through my head and it kept going through my head. I wasn't so snappy when I was, smoking a cigarette. I had a little bit of something to take an edge off. So I had to quit again Friday because I had been smoking for 3 weeks. Because I was getting overwhelmed with things in life, just things that really that really wasn't worth the time, the time to waste on it. But I did. I wasted the time. I laid down there and wallered in it for a while. But we do that, and that's okay. And it's okay because I'm coming out of it now, and that's why y'all seen 2 videos on time in the past 2 weeks. Hi, Silent Walker. How are you? Hey, Brenda. Hey. I've been running my mouth and I'm not acknowledging everybody that's came in. I'm sorry, guys. Yeah, y'all are. Matt says family here. Thank you, Jim. Y'all are like family to me. Y'all mean a lot to me. Everybody in this room means a lot to me. Yeah, it's just. I just now seen your hi, Silent Walker. Hi. Now I understands what Matt means. I'd be running my mouth so much, and it just y'all. There ain't that many people in here, but y'all way the outrun me pretty bad. Right on, Catfish. Celebrating that helps me stay sober. How's it going up north, Brenda? I'm trying to read through these guys. I'm sorry. That's who I was thinking about. I was thinking about you, Dank Sheep, and you just popped up. It's good to see you too, man. That's weird that I was just thinking about you, bro, and you just popped up. That is so awesome. That's almost weird, creepy. Yeah, Jesus Christ. When you put it, yeah, because I was saving some jack. Well, I still was because a pack of cigarettes was lasting me almost 5 days. But I still felt guilty for doing it. Yeah, everything's going good, Dank. Everything's going good. Yeah, it was chilly down here this morning too, Brenda. Kind of weird, but I'm good with it. I'm not used to holding the phone. That's why it keeps doing this kind of stuff. You been doing okay, Dank? You been behaving yourself? I know you young people can get into some mischievous business sometimes. Right now, well, I think when I checked yesterday, it was like 32 degrees in Loomis. And then if you go up in elevation, you're going to lose temperature. So I kind of wish I was hanging out with Matt at the moment, but well, if it was like Wednesday here all over again when it was 86 degrees, I said I wouldn't mind it at all. I wouldn't mind it at all. But hopefully, hopefully things will line up better. And hopefully the truck won't break again so I don't have a big bill to have to fix that crap. But it's all good. Dang, on a good day and I'm in a good mood, time just flies by. It's already been like 32 minutes. Penny's doing pretty good today. She's she's probably in the room napping because right before I got on I took her out and walked her so she could do her doggy business. But otherwise she's doing pretty good. She's just being a lazy dog today. Yeah, Dank, that pup you got, it takes a lot of attention. So yeah, I can understand that. I bet you he's getting big. Well, Sandra, go deal with your eyes. Relax them if you have to, and I can understand that. You have a good rest of your evening. We'll be thinking about you. I bet it was them same days, Laura, that it was like in 86 here. I bet you that's when it was like 90 degrees up there. I wish it would have rained yesterday and today, but it just didn't do it. It just didn't do it. But it's a pretty day and a cool day. I don't mind walking around with my flannel on and my Crocs and socks. But did y'all do anything interesting this weekend? Only thing I really did was move Lily's room. I got to play Call of Duty for a little while today. That was kind of fun. I enjoy me a good game of Call of Duty. I bet she's full of energy. Them dogs can walk on a rope ladder if you train them good enough. Yeah, I cut grass yesterday. Laura T. Did some weed eating, did some yard work and stuff like that. And Laura H., that's what I plan on doing the second half of my day, is just sitting on my ass and doing nothing. You can see me get relaxed because the phone will start tipping down. I'm getting slack. Well, that's cool. You got the grandbabies until tomorrow. That could be a good or a bad thing, Brenda, depending on their energy level. Dank worked on a car. You know, I was supposed to adjust that. Damn it. Again. Damn it. Two agains. I need to adjust. I had that, one of the mechanics put a window motor and regulator in my truck. And oh my God. He, the shit already, it already needs to be adjusted. I don't think he put it in and adjusted it quite right. But I got to readjust that. Then I got to patch a damn exhaust leak because they created another exhaust leak when they was doing all that work. But I did get some stuff done, so that's on the good thing. That's a good thing. And it felt kind of good to get a little bit done. I needed to move around a little bit, and it lets me know that I'm feeling a little bit better than I was because I haven't been wanting to do squat, and I'm kind of glad I did some. But by the time my daughter gets here, they ain't gonna be able to see the yard anyway. I don't know if I'd want to cut grass for 3 days. Oh Lord, they have a lot of energy, Brenda says. It's like that down here too, though. It is wild and free. It is a good day when the chores are done. That means I can kind of relax for the second half of Sunday. But today it really wasn't bad. I was listening to music and folding clothes and sweeping. But I think the thought of my daughter coming is what sparked that. But it pleased my mom. It'll please Miranda when she gets home. I know that. But I've shit. What's weird is, hey Faith, I'm doing good today. How are you doing? Man, all these mountain pictures and stuff you and Brenda show and talk about Pennsylvania, I'm starting to want to go. When I do this, I'm trying to read your comments. I've noticed that too. I'll be damn. Freeze warnings for tonight. I would try to send you some, but it don't like going up north, Faith. The heat, the sun will go up that way, but the heat seems to stay down here. It's good seeing you though, Faith. Teresa and Catfish is talking about cutting grass. You know, Lily ain't said nothing to me about a daddy daughter dance. Is that what you did yesterday, Matt? That's awesome. That is awesome. That made me smile, man. It looks beautiful. I know me and my mom, when I was in middle school, so it was in my younger teens, we would go to Hagerstown, Maryland to visit friends. And man, and they lived right up on top of the mountain in like a little, kind of like a little neighborhood on top of the mountain. Well, not quite on top of the mountain, but on the side of the mountain. And me and the the guy, the kid that I hung out with when we went up there to see my parents as friends, we would ride our bikes down to the girls' camp because we'd go up there in the summertime because in wintertime it was just always snowing up in the mountain. But we would ride down to the bottom of the mountain to the girls' camp so we could watch the girls through the fence. It was funny. Kind of stupid now that I think about it, but whatever. We kind of probably look like little perverts. But it was fun back then. And then there was like an old monk's place up there too. There's some beautiful places up there. That's cool, Brenda. That's pretty cool. My dad was stationed in Hagerstown when he was in the military at Fort Ritchie. I'm pretty positive. I'm not real sure, but I'm thinking it maybe closed down. But it was, they called it the city inside of the mountain because there was supposedly a city, literally a city inside this mountain. It was one of the places where the president or whatever would have went for nuclear war and all that jazz. My beard makes me look distinguished. Makes me look sometimes like a backwoods hillbilly, especially when it starts to grow back in. It's all patchy looking, and I don't know. Good night, Britta. You behave yourself. Stay warm. Finally, I think I've caught to the end of the Grandfather Mountain. That's in man, is that North Carolina, Joyce? Good night, Britta. You sleep tight. And when you wake up, good morning already. Grandfather Mountain. That's what I thought. I'm almost wanting to say that's where they filmed The Last of the Mohicans, or what is that mountain they filmed Last of the Mohicans on? Because that was a pretty cool place too to hike around. That very well could have been Grandfather Mountain, for all I know. Well, be safe out there. And I will definitely keep smiling. And I like your accent too, since you like mine, but I like foreign accents anyway. You be safe, and we love you, and we'll see you soon. Yeah. But it's probably about time. What time is it? Almost 4 o'clock. Holy crap. But I'm going to get off here because I think I got a load of clothes. I don't think I have Wild and Free. Well, are you talking about on Grandfather Mountain Wild and Free? It's been good seeing you guys too. Oh, wow. That's pretty awesome, Faith. All right, Laura T., you be good in Georgia. And I got a few friends in Georgia. Holy crap, Wild and Free. Well, you guys be good. I'm going to go in here and check my laundry. And how about we meet back here, same time, same channel, next Sunday? But y'all behave. I love you guys. You take care. Be thinking about you. Y'all stay strong. Stay positive. It's going to be a good week. It really is. And if you need me, you know how to find me. Y'all behave. Talk to y'all soon.